Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases from Games Workshop. First of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all of you members that continue to support the channel every month. It really does help, so thank you for the support and welcome to any of the new subscribers over the past week. Hope you've enjoyed the content. First things first, let's go on over to the Warhammer Community website right here and have a look at all of the news. So if we go back a week ago to the 26th of October, it's mainly a Blood Bowl release set today. So you've got Warhammer Blood Bowl 3rd Season Edition. So you've got to look at the box and the official rulebook. The two teams are the Brion Barons. Which look all right. I mean, you've got a few that are, duplicated. You can tell by their legs, and maybe their heads are a little bit different. You've got the cups with some frogs, and then the other team is the Nehekhara Nightmares, so the Tomb Kings, basically. Yeah, you got some Sphinx there, and then the trophy with the ball, and then official game tokens, and then the Blood Bowl team double-sided pitch and dugout set, along with the reference card packs, and then you've got the team dice sets for both Bretonnian and Tomb Kings. Spike Journal issues 19 and 20, and then official licensed goods. You've got the Warhammer 40,000 collector's gift set, which includes a calendar there. I think that is for 2026 with some artwork. That looks pretty nice. Oh, I'd like a Horus Heresy one. They used to do Horus Heresy calendars. Vagabond Squadron by Robbie McNiven, and then a special edition version. Starseer's Ruin by Adrian Tchaikovsky, Tchaikovsky, and then Shadow Sword by Guy Haley. It's an audio book. And yeah, Warhammer Plus. So not many previews for not many releases today. I think there's a lot of releases last weekend with the Space Marine stuff. Warhammer Quest Darkwater. You've got Bren Tillis, Renegade Saint marches into battle. That looks quite cool. I'm pretty impressed by these minis that they've showcased. Gets her own video. That sword looks incredible. I like the armor too. The Warhammer World Championships preview live. So there's another preview coming on. Well, for GMT, it's 12:30 AM. It's on November the 7th and Saturday the 8th. So in a week's time, you've got a new preview, and this is what will be showing. Mainly Warhammer Quest Darkwater, but also 40k, Horus Heresy, Age of Sigmar, Legions Imperialis, Warhammer the Old World, and Necromunda. So everything, pretty much. The Rumour Engine on the 28th. Some kind of mace. And then find out what team changes the Warhammer Studio are looking forward to. That's the Blood Bowl article. So it just goes through the different developers, designers, managers, product developers, games developers, and so on, what they're interested in. Witness the incredible miniature that scored Albert Marito Font his third Gold Demon. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. That's insane, isn't it? Look at the wood grain and the tiles and the... that's just insane, isn't it? Wow. Yep, pretty cool. Oh wow, they've even done like a turn-in video of it as well. This is new, I'm a big fan of this. They need to do this more often. Yeah, that is insane, isn't it? And then you got some more of his work. Wow. Kill Team Quarterly Balance Update. Warhammer TV, we go behind the scenes of Total War Warhammer 3. What do you expect from the World Championships? With the current Age of Sigmar Championship. With the current Age of Sigmar Champion. Nearly 40 years of fantasy football, Blood Bowl through the ages. This will be an interesting one. So, yeah, this is how it all kicked off with these little card pieces. And then you actually had the minis. And then you got the different seasons, and now we're in the 3rd season. A little bit of history there. Warhammer 40,000 making the most of melee. Horus Heresy FAQs and erratas released. So yeah, you got some Saturnine minis there, and you've got some Custodes. More rules for the Saestus Assault Ram, even though we haven't got one in plastic. Bit odd. And yeah, you can just view downloads there, and yeah, you've got they've all been updated on the 30th. So for instance, if we go for Legacies of the Age of Darkness, yeah, look, you've got expanded Legiones Astartes, like the Land Raider Achilles, Saestus, Legion Basilisk. Is there a Legion Baneblade? It's not in alphabetical order, which sucks. No, but you still have Legion Basilisks and Medusas, and the Thunderhawk Transport. You've got Battles in Middle-earth preparing for Throne of Skulls, Part 1. So again, another like little interview article. You've got Warhammer Art Through the Years Orcs. So again, I'm a big fan of these articles with the artwork. Yeah, that's fantastic. Is that like the Black Reach artwork? Yeah, I remember that one. That was on a codex. Just crushed a Space Marine there. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. Oh, like some kind of psychic power. And that's Gaskell. There's a Warlord Titan quite close there. Gaskell again, the new Gaskell. Some of these orcs are massive, aren't they? Gaskell again. What looks to be like a dreadnought behind him, but I think this is more of the, well, that's probably like a killer cam. That dreadnought looks huge, too big. But anyway, yeah, that was quite decent. You can download Star Player rules in preparation for the new edition. Bretonnian and Tomb King teams painted by one of the Warhammer Community team, and then check out the Halloween Blood Bowl stadium, and then gear up for the World Championships of Warhammer. So this is the Halloween stadium. Yeah, that's quite cool. And that's about it for the news. So we'll go on over to the Games Workshop web store, where there'll be the Blood Bowl 3rd edition, or 3rd season. There you go, nice article there. Yeah, decent. Yeah, very, very nice picture there of the new season. Fantastic, done a good job. So if we just go to new and exclusive and all pre-orders, and if we go high to low, still got the Crux Terminatus box set, which sold out relatively quickly, and that was last week. You've got the Combat Patrol for Ultramarines, which surprisingly sold out as well. And then this is the new pre-order today, the Blood Bowl 3rd season edition. So £88, you're getting your 2 teams, getting all your tokens. You're getting a book. Yeah, hardback official rule book. Cheat sheets. Pitches, transfers, dice, range rulers. It's quite good for 88. I reckon at a discount you could probably pick it up for just over 70, which is quite nice. You know, you're getting 12 Bretonnian team players and 14 Tomb Kings players, and they're coloured as well, red and bone coloured, so you can just basically just put them in their bases and things and have a game straight away and then paint them. And the good thing about Blood Bowl is typically you only really need 1 team, and you know, then you're good to go to continue playing. So that's the beauty about it, unlike Warhammer where you need an HQ, you need troops, and then fill out the rest of your force with tanks and fast attack and terminators and things. So yeah, third season there. Vagabond Squadron, £45. And apparently it's not found, so that's a bit strange. If we just do it that way though, there we go. Yeah, it's still available now, slightly. Yeah, it looks cool. Not sure about the texture, whether it is textured or whether it's smooth. It looks smooth, but it's just got that textured kind of look about it. And then Resterstead was last week, so was the Legionaries, so was Victrix Guard. The Tomb Kings pitch, double-sided, so £36. It's quite pricey for basically one pitch. That's double-sided. And then I'm guessing that the Bretonnian has a double-sided pitch too. Yep, for the same price. So yeah, it looks like you're getting 2, but it's just one that's double-sided. You've got the official rulebook, Good news, Bob. 200-page hard book. It's quite decent. And then you've got the Tomb King's Blood Bowl team. That's one thing I like about Blood Bowl, is they're not afraid to release the teams that are in the set separately. That's really cool. I wish like Age of Sigmar and 40k and Horus Heresy would do that. Release the minis that are in the box or the game separately at the same time. So £34 for both of these teams. Yeah, you're getting 14 minis. The Tomb Kings. I mean, are these the same ones that are in the set though? That's the real question. Yeah, looks like they are. Yeah, so that's pretty decent. Then you've got all of these 40k, which were last week. So was the Red Gobbo's Tin Boy at almost £30 now. Yeah, Ultramarines accessories were last week. Starsea's Ruin hardback, £20. Pre-order that. And Vagabond Squadron hardback, 20. Restless Dead was last week. Ultramarines was last week. Blood Bowl official game tokens, £15.50 for these. At first I thought they were metal. I mean, they look metal, but they're just plastic, with kind of like a, you know what they do, like a glossy overlay, which I think is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind these kind of tokens in 40k actually. You've got the Tomb King's dice set, £13.50. You've got the reference cards for the same price, the Bretonian for the same price, dice, and the same for the cards for Bretonian. You've also got the Blood Bowl Spike Journal issue 20 and issue 19. So 2 journals coming out at the same time, £11 each. And then you've got a few of these other books that were all available last week. Yeah, so quite a lot of books there at the moment, novels to buy and pre-order. But yeah, mainly this week was just the Blood Bowl 3rd season. So what do you guys think of the news and Blood Bowl? Will you be picking it up? It seems quite decent. As I say, for about £70, you know, you're good to go. And then, you know, you and your mate have got 2 teams and you can start gaming out of the box. Yeah, I've always wanted to get into it, and maybe I will one day for the channel. Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. You know, if you've pre-ordered the Crux Terminatus and other Space Marines like Marnius Calgar, are you looking forward to him on Saturday next week?